Check that out, everybody. Welcome back. This is our first assembly of the summer term. Look at the colour of that sky. Blue as can be with the odd cloud. I think we're going to get loads of blue sky in between now and July when we finish, which means we can do loads of exciting things. So welcome back, everybody. I hope you had a nice Easter holiday. Lots of Easter eggs and all of that sort of stuff. It's the summer term and it's our first assembly. So we've got our shout outs, we've got our questions, we've got our maths, we've got happy birthday, we've got certificates, we've got new questions, action-packed as ever, and some news about special guest as well. So let's go and see what these certificates are all about. Okay, let's check. We have Head Teachers Awards. We've got Maths Awards. What else have we got in here? Maths. Got Reading Awards. Don't worry, there are loads of these in your classrooms as well. Hello, Mr. Merivale, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Could you say what a lovely day I've had today? I've been in year 6 listening to children read.
Right.
Oh my gosh, what some beautiful readers there. Lots of expression, some good inference and retrieval for those people who understand. Means that inference is what's going to happen or why did that happen, given evidence, and retrieval means just tell me something that happened in the story or the books they were reading. And I've had such a good afternoon. The children have been wonderful, made me feel very, very welcome as they always do. And it's a pleasure coming into the school, Mr. Parker.
Thank you, Mr. Merivale.
You're welcome.
It's also, there it is. Here we go. Happy, not quite yet. In a little while. What have we got in these drawers? Golden medals. Real gold. Okie dokie. So, okay, let's do a few shout outs then to start us off. No, we won't. We'll do the football questions from last week. Well, 3 weeks ago actually. So we had an Everton one, a Liverpool one and a general one. So, the Everton one, what nationality is Everton manager Carlo Ancelotti? Loads of people have told me he is Italian. Likewise, number 2, what nationality is Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp? He's German. And you won't believe this, so here's the general question. What is the highest ever score recorded in a professional football match? It was 149-0. Apparently, one team, it was in France, one team had an argument with the referee and they just let the other team score all the time, all the way through. 149-0. That's worse than Everton. Very different questions this week. Tell you those later. Shout out! Miss Graham's been in touch. She said, Mr. Parker, can you give Michael in Playhouse a shout out, please? She says, he's come back to school after breaking his leg. He's got a red plaster cast, everybody. A red plaster cast. And he's been absolutely amazing. He's blown us away with his resilience and attitude to school, even with the big challenge of using crutches. We are so proud of him. And then I got another email from Miss Wright, and it said, this is what she said, I'd really love it if you could give Arjun in Stanley Park a shout out in assembly, please. This week, Arjun has amazed us all with his fabulous independent maths work, and it's been great to see his growing confidence and his resilience when working independently. And then I got an email off Mrs. Delaney, and she said, please, aren't they well-mannered, these teachers? Please, thank you. Please, can we have 2 shout-outs if possible? 2? Saffron, for always being a super role model to others and working hard in all areas of the curriculum. Well done, Saffron. Caden, for working hard to develop his confidence in maths by practicing his multiplication facts. TT Rockstars. That's a good one to practice on. Then, an email from Miss Berry. It said, please, well manners again, please could you give a special shout out for Mila for her phenomenal, did you know phenomenal starts with PH? For her phenomenal progress in phonics and great determination and perseverance in becoming a competent, great reader. Mila, I heard you doing your reading in Miss Lucas's office and you performed your reading for me Miss Berry, Miss Sutton was there. It was phenomenal. And I could tell by your face how proud you are. Mila is a reader. And then I got an email from Miss Farahy. It said, please can I give a shout out to Frankie in year 4 for superb concentration in class and being so enthusiastic about writing songs. Well done, Frankie. They are the shout outs for this week. We've moved out of the office and we're now in the library in the top floor. Now, I keep seeing these year 6 children. So tonight at drop-off time I was talking to Neve and I saw Madison B and Sienna. And I can't believe how tall they're getting, how old they're looking, because they're hitting 11. The oldest children at our primary school are now 11. Now, if you have had a birthday over the Easter holiday or this week, please stand up in class. Wave to everybody. Everybody in class, shout happy birthday. What did you get? What did you get for your birthday? Can you tell us what you got? Great. Are you ready? Let's give them a song. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday if you've had a birthday over the Easter holiday or this week. Happy birthday to you. Teachers, it's nearly time to press the pause button. Why? Because of this. I love going down on a Friday when it's home time and people have got their awards in their hand and pencils and stickers and all that sort of stuff. Head Teacher's Award. To get this, you've done something special. Teachers, press pause and please can you let your children know who has won the Head Teacher's Award for this week. If you've won a Head Teacher's Award, well done. Moved again. Can you spot the classroom? Mrs. Noldy's classroom. Miss Noldy and the Year 5 team are in the staff room with a very important meeting, so I'm coming in their room. Okay, well done, Head Teachers Award winners. Well done. Maths questions, are you ready? Okay, so these are all about our stickers and our awards that we give out on a Friday. So, phase 1, are you ready? Remember, anyone can answer this question. I'm making them harder because you're getting further on in the year, getting better at maths. Okay, this is about Mr. Mason. All right. So you know the stickers that we give out with the certificates. So here it is. Mr. Mason has got 10 stickers. On Monday he gave out 1. Tuesday he gave out 3. Wednesday he gave out 2, and Thursday he gave out 1. My question is, how many stickers has he got left by Friday? Okay. Phase 2. This is about the liver birds. Okay, liver birds. And phase 2, you ready? Now, in the autumn term, which is September to Christmas, the liver birds gave out 16 Head Teacher Awards, okay? And then they gave out 15 in the spring term. So that's January to Easter. By the end of the year, they had given out a total of 53. My question is, so how many Head Teacher Awards were given out in the summer term to get to 53? Okay? Phase 3. Golden medals. All right. They're not cheap, you know. They're not cheap. They actually cost, for a box of 10 medals, they cost £11.49. All right? Phase 3, I'm going to buy 12 boxes at £11.49. What is the total? Those are your questions. Press pause. Let's have the answers. Hello again, everybody. Can you tell where we are now? I'll duck again. Yep, you're right. It's Miss Farahy's classroom. We are on location this week, aren't we? Okay. Now, at LIPA Primary School, we do lots of projects. and we do lots of different subjects. But you know what? Reading and maths are probably our most important things. And we're lucky at LIPA Primary School for two reasons, right? One is that we've got brilliant teachers, and two, we've got children who love reading and love maths and give it their best shot to try and improve. Because being able to read and being able to do maths are so important, whatever job you do when you're all grown up like me. All right. Some people have got reading awards for, I don't know, reading lots of books. Some will have got it, a bit like Mila on the shout out for just improving maths. It might be somebody who's a high flyer and loves it. I was talking to year 6, I was hearing about Costis and Victor, who apparently are maths whizzes. But there are some people in school, a bit like when I was in school, who really did find maths really hard. Teachers, it's time to press the pause button. Please, can you give out these certificates to the people in your class? If you've got the maths award, if you've got the reading award, very, very well done. If I see you at the end of the day, can you show me? Because I'm always interested why you got it. There's a different story for every person who's got a certificate in this school. Ready for some jokes? Logan, what would I do without you? Logan is going to be a stand-up comedian. Every time he runs down at the back of the school in the morning, Spark, I've got a joke for you. I always forget them, and then I have to go back to him, so he tells me again later in the day. Logan, I've chosen one of yours, and I'm going to go for this one. Made me smile. Okay, what do you call a knight? You know, shining armour, all that stuff. What do you call a knight who isn't very brave? Surrender. It's good, that one, isn't it? And then, Nora. Nora, thank you for your joke this week. You ready? What happened to the frog's car when he parked it on a double yellow line? It got towed away. And here's my one. What do you call a very clever duck? You call it a wise quacker. That's what you call it. Can I have some more jokes, please, from different people when I'm down the hill? And I will not forget them. In my office, everybody. And you might remember from the week before we finished for Easter, Douglas in year 5 had a great idea for a new section of the assembly called Poet's Corner. And Douglas chose a poem for me from his poetry book. And it went down really, really well. So what we've decided is that each week, Douglas and I are going to get our heads together and choose a poem. And we've got one this week. Douglas chose a poem called A Special Badger. And a special badger is going to be read out by a special governor, Mr. Merivale.
Thank you, Mr. Parker.
Hold on. We're just going to pause for a moment. 2, 1. So this is the poem for this week. Mr. Merivale, all yours.
Okay, thank you. And as Mr. Parker said, the poem's called A Special Badger. I'm a special kind of badger in a special badger's den, writing special badger poems with a special badger pen, learning special badger lessons in a special badger school, earning special badger kudos for my special badger cool, wearing special badger badges, saying badgers are the best, passing special badger interviews and special badger tests, drinking special badger coffee from a special badger mug, but my special badger problem, I'm a special slug. So I messed that up, didn't I? Do you want me to do that again?
No, Mr. Merivale, that's absolutely fine. We love everybody who just has a go.
Thank you.
Okie dokie, it's that point. So in my office this morning, Jacob and Dominic very kindly span the wheel, and all the children who got to gold this week, well done if you got to gold, were there. These are all the books. Got tons of books, absolutely tons of books for you to come and choose. So teachers, we sent you an email this morning from Dominic, Jacob and I that gave you the winners of the golden tickets. So teachers, press pause and let your children know. Well done if you're one of those winners. In between now and the end of the day, you're welcome to come up here to my office and choose whichever book you want to read. Here's my books that I'm reading at the minute. There's Carlo's book, and that's a crime novel by Robert Crace. Well, you're probably thinking about your special guest. Well, our special guest this week, I've got something to tell you. Our special guest was going to come on, but then we couldn't do the video. So they said, please can we do it next week? But they said, do not tell the children who it is. So I can't tell you. Now, but bear in mind, we've had governors, we've had adults in school, we've had people who help us. If you've got any good ideas who you would like to be interviewed, come and tell me. Tell me on the gate, or if you see me, say, Mr. Parker, do you remember this? We should have this person. I'm also, I'd like to interview some of our children. So maybe if you'd like to be interviewed, you could speak to me, and then I could ask your mum or dad if that would be okay. And that'd be good. And so yeah, have a little think. Special guest will be back next week, and but I'd really like some ideas of who you'd like on the show, because we've had lots of people, but I like this section. Okay, can you hear the jangle? Can you hear the jangle? Thank you, Miss Ashcroft. Thank you, Miss Wood. Thank you, Miss Gull. And thank you, Miss Turney. They chose this week. And are you ready? Miss Ashcroft said, I'm choosing Lewis from the Lamb Bananas as my gold medal winner. Lewis, well done. How are you going to hold that on your scooter on the way home? I've no idea, but we'll do it. He is a delight to have in my phonics group, and he tries so hard every single session. He embodies, how good a word is that, Captain Discipline, and has made amazing progress in his reading because of this. Well done, Lewis. That's Miss Ashcroft chosen you, Lewis. Good job. Miss Wood, she said, please could I nominate, that's another good word, please could I nominate Awa in the Liver Birds class. Awa is a combination of Captain Persistent and Captain Inquisitive. Awa never fails to surprise us in all her lessons, especially my phonics group, she says. Awa will take on any challenge and is not afraid to ask questions. Well done. For you, Miss Gull. Now, you know how we often talk about coincidences, like when things happen that are really quirky and they're not planned? Here's a coincidence. You know how we said Lewis has got the gold medal winner? Abby Lee, big sister. Abby Lee, says Miss Gull, has got it for being Captain Persistent with her mathematical skills and not giving up, especially with that difficult long multiplication. I know you've been finding that difficult, Abby Lee, but Miss Gull says that you're not giving up and you're trying hard. Well done. So, Abby Lee and Lewis, you both got one of these in the same house. And Miss Turney, she says, I would like to nominate Editha in Year 4 Strawberry Fields for being a fantastic role model by being a kind friend and always putting his best effort into work. You cannot say fairer than that. Well done, Editha. Okay, we're nearly done. You're probably thinking, what the football questions for next week? Mr. Merivale's still here. He's ready for these. Now, this week we're combining football and geography. I'm going to give you the name of 5 football teams, and you've got to tell me which country they're from, all right? And they're not easy. It's not like Real Madrid, Spain, or Paris Saint-Germain, Paris. This is not easy. Number 1, the team is called Metz, M-E-T-Z. I want to know which country Metz are from. Number 2, I would like to know which country Real Betis are from. Number 3, I would like to know which country you will find Sampdoria. Number 4, and I think you've been here, Mr. Merivale, I would like to know which country you would find the club Benfica.
I have.
And last of all, this might be a tough one, because it's not in Europe. All those four were in Europe, there's your clue. This is in South America. I want to know which South American country you would find the team Boca Juniors. Alright? So get your research going and find out where on the map they are. 5 teams. Tell me when you're coming into school or when I see you. Mets, Real Betis, Sampdoria, Benfica, Boca Juniors. We're at the end of the assembly, everybody. Well done if you've got a certificate. Well done if you got a gold medal. Great week, everybody. It's sun shining. It's going to be sun shining next week. Well done to Mr. Merivale for reading the poem. Ish. Well done, everybody. Take care.